Have you ever had the experience where you have had what seems like a fantastically positive conversation with a prospective client, and you can see a million ways that you can help? You're really excited about working with them, you love them as a person, you love their business, you love this opportunity, but somehow they're not getting it. They don't seem to grasp the 8 million ways that you can help them, of the phenomenal results that you are so certain that you can deliver for them. They're not getting it and they're not buying from you, and that is so frustrating. So I want to talk to you today about 2 potential reasons why this kind of thing can happen, because these are potentially your ideal clients. They're people you know you can help. They obviously fit well with your service, but there is a mismatch, isn't there? There's something missing in the course of the conversations or the discussions that you're having with them. So what could that be? Here are 2 possible things. The first one is that they simply don't understand what it is you're offering. What's very easy to do is actually to overwhelm somebody. Because you know your product or your service inside out, it's very easy to overload somebody else with all the nitty-gritty detail of what's involved. But actually, very often, if you do that, what happens is that the prospect is just given so much information, they're kind of bombarded with all of this information, that they can't see the wood for the trees. They no longer understand the high level headline, essentially, of what it is that you're actually going to do for them. They've got all this information that they can't quite seem to piece together. The whole thing just seems massive, so they just don't get it. And in your desire to help them understand it as much as possible, there's a chance that you are actually giving them far too much information and being too helpful, so you've just swamped them. Perhaps you're too technical, perhaps you go into too much detail about the process, the nitty-gritty, how it all works. Perhaps you just share so much because you just understand it all. But the possibility is you're just giving too much information, so they're losing track of how this actually all works, what it's really going to mean for them, what it actually is that you deliver, and potentially you're also making them worry that either it's going to require a huge amount of time from them that they're not sure they've got, or they worry possibly that because they're in this space of feeling they don't totally understand it, they're not sure what questions to ask. They're not totally sure how they're going to work with you. So they are uncertain about how to make sure this all works in the best way possible for them to see results. So perhaps that's one thing for you to think about. Are you giving too much detail? Are you talking too much about the process? Are you overwhelming your potential clients with all the minute details of what you do? And the second possibility is that while you're telling them loads of stuff about what it is you do, you're missing the part about the results, about the value that you actually deliver. Are you talking to them? Are you articulating the outcomes that they will see, the results that they're going to get, the differences that they will see as a result of working with you? Are you essentially missing out the what's in it for them? And again, this is something so many people do because you're kind of so excited about this opportunity and you know these results are out there. So sometimes it's really easy to sort of forget to clarify what the value and the outcome and the impact really is. On the flip side, it may well be that there are loads of different results that you can deliver for people, or it might be that you don't feel you're in a position to absolutely quantify or make a guaranteed promise of a specific number, but you don't need to do that. You can still be very honest and with lots of integrity and not have to make crazy silly guaranteed promises, but you do need to make sure that your customers have got clarity over the area of results that they will see. What kind of results can they expect? What kind of impact are they going to see as a result of working with you? What's in it for them? If they can't see that value, if they can't be clear about what's actually in it for them and what results they're going to achieve, then you're going to find it really difficult to persuade people to actually come and buy from you. So If you are doing either one of those things, overwhelming people with detail or telling them too much about the nitty-gritty of what you do, or if you're struggling to articulate the amazingness of what you do and the value and the benefits, then get in touch with me at tailory.co.uk and let me help you pin all of that down so you can turn lots more of these potential prospects into phenomenal paying clients.